I am Steve.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Okay, so it's been a few days now since the Minecraft movie trailer dropped, and I would say we're just about at the point now where people are fully starting to comprehend that no, this is a real, actual movie trailer and not an SNL skit. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all, I do really think that if SNL just dropped this trailer, like with all the actors in it, just literally the exact same trailer, I think that people would have found it like a really hilarious skit, like, oh, it's such a good satire on the current, greed of the film industry and how they just want to make everything a movie and don't actually put any effort into said movies. You know what I mean? What a hilarious SNL skit. But no, it's not an SNL skit. It's actually real. Alright, so real quick, I'm going to tell you guys a little story. So a long time ago, back when I was probably like 7 or 8, me and a really good friend of mine who you actually can also find on YouTube, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find her YouTube channel, so if I do find her channel by the time I'm editing this, I'll put it right up here. But anyway, we sort of created an idea for a Minecraft movie, right? And honestly, I think that our 7-year-old brains came up with a way better concept for a Minecraft movie than a bunch of literal trained adults whose job it is to pitch these things came up with.
Predictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time.
With all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and say something that I feel like a lot of people have already said about this movie, but I'll say it again. There have been a lot of really great video game movies and TV shows in recent years. The FNAF movie was great, the Mario movie was great, I've heard that the Last of Us show is absolutely peak, and the Borderlands movie, well, definitely is a movie. But I really do think that there's a great comparison to be made between the FNAF movie, the Mario movie, and the Minecraft movie. The FNAF movie and the Mario movie are both movies that really tried to stay true to their source material, while also finding a decent way of advertising it to new fans as well, making them both really big hits. I actually really enjoyed both of these movies. Okay, I mean, the FNAF movie is a little different because since I'm a huge fan of FNAF, I literally still would have loved that movie even if it was just like an hour and a half of the Freddy twerking animation. Honestly, for me, just the fact that the FNAF movie exists is by far enough. Though I did actually really enjoy it just as a movie itself. With the Mario movie, on the other hand, I'm still a big fan of Mario. I mean, who isn't? But I'm not like a super big, dedicated fan of the franchise. But even so, I actually had a really good time with the Mario movie. I thought it was really funny. Jack Black was great as always. Again, all 3 of these movies were in production hell for a long time. I mean, the Minecraft movie and the FNAF movie were both announced almost a decade ago, and were in production hell for a very, very long time, constantly like switching between directors, and so many different ideas were being thrown into the ring constantly. I'm not entirely sure about the Mario movie, but I think it's still safe to assume that it took a lot of time to try to get this thing on the big screen. The FNAF movie and the Mario movie are both sort of the good ending to this, like, you know what I mean? Like, they both came out, they both made the fans happy, they even made a lot of non-fans happy. The Minecraft movie, on the other hand, is the bad ending. The Minecraft movie is the ending where, because there were so many different ideas and stuff that got thrown around and so many different directors and writers were on it, it just sort of ended up turning into this like unholy amalgamation of so many different ideas, and it did not work at all. It honestly really does piss me off how much little effort was put into this movie. Like, the green screen looks terrible. All of the human characters in this look just terribly implemented in. They should have just made this thing animated. Like, I don't understand why it's such a foreign idea just to make it animated. I mean, like, the FNAF movie and The Last of Us, like, they're not really supposed to be animated, because both of those games function perfectly well and are technically supposed to be set in the real world, or at least a real version of our world. Minecraft is a world made of f***ing cubes. It is not meant to be live action. And to top it all off, they didn't even try with Steve, man. I swear to God, when Jack Black signed up for the role, they're just like, listen, Jack, you are going to have to go through some really, really hard and treacherous training for this role. You're going to absolutely have to transform yourself and really become the character of Steve. Because you have the hardest acting job in the world right now. You have to put on a blue shirt. Now, I know that a bunch of other people have already said, like, pretty much these exact words, But they literally just gave Jack Black a blue shirt and told him to be Jack Black. Like, they did not even try. Then we got Jason Momoa over here looking like he's a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Like, bro, what? Oh, so, yeah, thanks for, listening to me rant about a kid's movie for, like, 7 minutes. Thanks. I appreciate it. Bye.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go.